We are at Corner Pocket Billiards in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, for the final match of the third stop of the 1998 Carom Corner Tour. And we have a treat today. We have Torbjorn Blomdaahl playing Sang Lee. This match is for the whole tournament, and this should prove to be a tremendous game. Both players have reputations that very few people that know anything about three-cushion billiards haven't heard about. Mr. Blomdaahl is arguably one of the greatest billiard players alive, and so is Mr. Sang Lee. And it's a 50-point game. And I want to introduce my companion here, Min-jae Pak, who is going to help me do commentary.
Hi, hello everybody.
And there's Min-jae. Now the opening shot by Mr. Sang Lee. He scored 1 point. The referee is a very beautiful young lady, Miss Jennifer Shin, who also played in this tournament.
Up-and-coming women's player.
Yes, she is. She is, I guess, the best women's player in the United States
yes.
right now.
Although I heard from Semi Sagner there's a very good Turkish woman player. I think about a 700 average.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I think so far in this tournament, Blomdaahl is undefeated, playing everybody 50-40, except for Sang Lee, of course. This game will be 50 points even up. We had a lot of good players this tournament. From Austria, Gerhard Kostastensky played. Carlos Hallen. Carlos Peraza from Mexico. Jorge Rubio from Ecuador. Mazen Shuni. Pedro Buena.
Pills was in it?
Christopher Pills from Austria also. Yes.
I don't believe he didn't qualify for the finals, correct?
No, he made it to the consolation bracket.
Now, both these players were seeded into the finals. They did not play the preliminaries, and that's why during the finals they were spotting 10 points to all the other players. I believe Sang Lee right now
has one loss
against
Michael Kang, I believe.
That's correct. So if Sang Lee wins this game, then there would be a playoff. If Mr. Blomdaahl wins, then that's it. He is the winner of the entire tournament.
Yes, Sang Lee lost to Michael Kang 45-40. Finishing actually made more points but lost because of the handicap. Looks like Sang Lee's playing a real first shot off the white ball. One of his most favorite shots, probably the best in the world, the real first.
The real first, yeah, very few people play better.
The ball a little bit too full.
Naturally, we should point out that these matches are being played on Verhoeven's. Very nice tables. They're playing very well.
Looks like Blomdaal's gonna go down the rail, double it.
Double that long rail. He hit it perfect.
It's incredible how his presence on the table is so strong. He looks absolutely fearless.
Having seen Sang Lee play so many times, I never thought it'd be possible to see somebody that could play just as great, but
or better,
or even possibly better. Totally different style, but
oh, yes.
It's just amazing. How consistent and how
How did
accurate.
they? Someone put it. I think it was Ira Lee who put it in one way. He said, Sang Lee asks the balls where they want to go, how they want to make it billiard, and he lets them go that way, while Blomdaahl commands the balls to go this way or that way.
Gives them an order.
Oh, well, Sang Lee and Blomdaahl played many, many times throughout the World Cup tournaments. I think Blomdaahl has quite a bigger edge on him, 15-point matches, 3 out of 5 sets, the way the World Cup has it. A little short. 2 points by
In
Blomdaahl.
these longer 50-point games, I guess it's pretty much a toss-up.
Score now is 2-2, and this is Sang Lee's 3rd inning. Nice, easy 3-cushion shot.
Very nice.
Good position. So far in this tournament, I think Blomdaahl is averaging about 1.9 and change this tournament. First game he played right when he got off the plane with Luis Martinez. He beat him. He made his 50 points in 25 innings. That's first game right off the plane.
2 even.
Exactly, 2 even average. Spin shot. Perfect. Oh yes, he beat him 50-17 in 25 innings. Ran at 11 that game. This is the first time I think Blomdaahl has come to Fort Lauderdale. So the crowd really loves to watch him play.
It's a rare treat for the people down here to see this class of play. 2 world-class players. Until Carom Corner started bringing the European players over. You had to go to Europe to see these type of matches.
Right, or actually, the thing we had is international tournaments once a year.
Yeah, at SL, yeah.
Just missed. The score now is 5-2. This is Torbjorn's 3rd inning. Perfect. See the way he got out of that kiss by just thinning the red ball, making his ball go the 3 rails before the red ball even comes up.
It makes it look very easy.
It looks very easy, but it's actually very difficult to do. Perfect hit.
Very nice.
2 points.
That was with a 10-inch bridge, open-handed. Actually, he's probably very good at open-handed bridges because he plays. He's a professional or top-level snooker player.
Pretty good pool player too. He was practicing
I think
on a pool table when he first got here for a while.
he played in the United States pool tournament. I remember. He has connections with Iwa Matea because she's also from Sweden. Top women's player. He's actually a professional level pool player.
I was watching him play. He was practicing with a house cue, and he was putting all 15 balls in a rack. He was breaking and running in numerical order, all 15. And he stayed in line every shot.
Wow, look at the shot he just made.
That was just a great shot.
5 rails, backed up.
Tremendous shot.
Beautiful. The crowd here is place is very packed, completely surrounding the table. Nice hit, but looks a little short. 3 points for Mr. Blomdaahl. It's a 5-5. This will be St. Louis' 4th inning. Right now, St. Louis ranked on the BWA is ranked number 10 in the world. Blomdaahl is ranked number 2 right now.
Yeah, I think Jaspers is a little bit ahead of him right now.
And Jaspers has been having a phenomenal year. He'll be in our 5th stop in Chicago, so we'll have a great treat during that tournament.
Yeah, Sammy Sagna will be there. Frederick
Boudreau, Eddie Leppens, Raymond Coolimans.
Yeah, quite a cast of characters.
Oh, yes. Looks like I'm going to play around the table probably 5 rails. Perfect.
We should tell our listeners that these videos are also, some of them are available on our website at caromtv.com, available in streaming video.
Oh, right, also on the internet.
On the internet, where these tapes can also be ordered online or toll-free, 1-877-CAROM-TV.
Carom TV.
It's our toll-free order line. We have this match and many more to come.
So far, about 32 matches on videotape.
So if you go online, you could see our growing list of matches, and you'll enjoy watching them. Or you can watch them for free in streaming video. If you have a cable connection, you can get a pretty good view of these games for free.
5 points for Mr. Sangley. Scores right now is 10-5. Very difficult shot here. I don't think you can see the white ball. Looks like he'll play down, short rail, long rail, short rail, long rail. 4 cushions. Now he's looking at a different shot. Dropping it in. Doesn't like that either.
We've had tremendous support from some of our sponsors. We should mention a few of them.
Oh yes, Hank Hayes at U1 Simonis. Ray Schuler, with Schuler Cues.
Donates the Schuler Cues that we raffle to raise money for the prize fund. Walt Harris, Billiard Atlas, also donates books and contributes money to the tour. Dennis Diekman makes Diekman Cues.
Yes, he also donates.
And he
cues for the
donates
raffle.
cues for the raffle. Adams, Custom Cues,
And Saluk.
who donates
Those
balls.
are our
So
industry sponsors, really. It's incredible how the relatively few billiard players there are in the United States feel so strongly about the game that they're willing to help in whichever way they can, whether it's
and
just
there's a lot of donations from individuals that donate to Carom Corner just
fair
to help
miss
us
here
out.
by Blomdaahl. I can't believe he missed that short angle shot. Basic 3-cushion short angle. 2 rails right into the yellow ball. I wonder if he feels any nerves.
Well, they've played many times together, so
Actually, I remember Blomdaahl saying that he does feel nervous. That he does still feel nervous.
I find that hard to believe, though. I tell you,
Yes.
that's amazing.
And he said he feels everybody, even Coolness himself, feels nervous. The only person who doesn't feel nervous, he thinks, is Sangli because, as he said, Sangli has no nerves. But actually, Sangli, I asked
I guess it
Sangli-
depends on the match. Everybody has to feel butterflies once in a while.
Normally, though, Sangli said that he doesn't feel nervous with anybody except Blomdaahl.
Well, he knows Blomdaahl is certainly capable of beating him.
Very touch shot here. Look at that, beautiful when he got out of the kiss. So perfect. Look at that shot. That is such a Sangli shot. It's incredible. The way he just floats the ball, barely gets out of the kiss, and just gets it right on the money.
There is our referee, Jennifer Shim.
Started playing about 2.5, 3 years ago.
Yeah, she's improved a lot.
I believe she has a better stroke than most men. She's very powerful. Wow, what a shot.
Tremendous shot.
Whipped it into the
In
corner.
the handicap tournament back in New York, there's plenty of guys she has to give spots to.
Oh, yeah, sure. I think now she plays about 19, 20 points in the tournament.
Which is about a 450 average, I guess.
Right, 450, 500. Average in this tournament, I think she had 3 wins.
She almost had a high game in the preliminaries. Her best game. She did 20 points in 15 innings
Oh, that's right, yes.
against
Well,
poor George.
Let's not mention who she beat.
I won't mention his last name. He was the unfortunate recipient of her wrath.
Exactly.
But she played a tremendous
Could have been any one of us if she 20
Yeah.
points in 15 innings.
and would have. Also, I'd like to point out for anybody listening to this at home or on the internet that when these tapes are purchased, all of the proceeds from these tapes, 100% goes right into the prize fund to grow the game of 3-cushion billiards in the United States. And we feel getting the prize money to grow bigger will attract more and more attention. And
Right,
Eventually grow
I
the
think
game.
it's a domino effect. We have bigger tournaments, we get more people interested. The more people are interested, the bigger the tournaments are.
absolutely, it's
The more people know
self-fulfilling.
about it, right?
The room owners put in more tables because they get more interest and so forth. We'll get, as the money gets bigger, we'll get more and more media attention, which will heighten the awareness.
Try to drop this in here, catch the third rail.
It's
A little bit
short.
short. 5 points for Mr. Lee. Things to score.
They run 4s and 5s like you don't even realize it. They go so quick.
Score is now 15-5 in favor of Mr. Sangli. This will be Blomdahl's 5th inning. Sangli's averaging 3 right now. But the game is far from over, as we know, because the person shooting right now is...
It's 4 innings. These guys could be out.
Kind of a reverse drop-in shot here. It's very defensive, but we know that Blomdaahl
Very accurate. too.
animal, yes, beautiful shot.
Wow.
Not a favorable lead, but definitely makeable. Blomdaahl seems to be struggling just a little bit, not playing his usual unbelievable self here. Looks like he's going to draw this a little back and around the table and drop it in short. Only thing is a hole.
Is there a hole there?
Good.
Yeah, look at that.
Good lord. Just perfectly ran the hole. Hit it perfectly. Score is now 15-6. In favor of Mr. Sangli.
And we should also make a notable mention to the host of this tournament, Mr. Bill Maloney.
Oh, yes.
Owner of Corner Pockets, who has allowed us to disrupt his business for this whole week.
Well, he's an avid fan of the game and also a very good player himself.
Yeah, he plays very well.
It's very difficult for him to be the owner and play in the tournament at the same time. It's hard to concentrate on just your game when so many things are going on in your room. Hats off to him. When Sangli first came to this country about 9 years ago, 10 years ago, the level of billiard play has just risen incredibly.
I think maybe there were a few people in this country that played 800, 900 perhaps.
That would be enough to win win the nationals.
Win the nationals, sure.
But ever since he came, it's just everybody's game in the entire country has just gone up.
Well, I think the game itself, had it not been for him, there would be practically very little participation in the sport.
So, big miss by Mr. Sangli. Was not even close. Looks like probably mishit it. 16-6. This is Blomdaal's 6th inning.
Sounds like a big spread, but for these guys it really is. It's only an inning, maybe
Right.
2 away.
Play this.
We played it 6 times around the table. What a shot. Wow, that's unbelievable.
7 rail shot around the table. One stroked it. Doesn't hesitate to look lefty. Nope.
Guess you can't reach it off the red ball.
What is he playing here?
3 rails, or maybe 5 rails?
Maybe the left side of the yellow. Oh, look
Ooh.
at this. Forced follow.
What kind of crazy shot was that? Look at this. He's about
Wow.
an inch short.
Oh, what an incredible
tremendous
try.
try that was.
Forced follow. Maximum left English.
Like one
rail,
of Sammy
long rail,
Sagner's
short rail.
shots.
He's got a fairly big ball bank shot here. And you can tell Sangli's not counting any numbers or...
He always says he doesn't like bank shots, but he almost never misses. It's just amazing. But he
I think
hates
that has
to play
to do
him.
with that he doesn't play that many bank shots, but when he does, it's very makeable. He'll often take a harder shot to not take the bank shot.
Huh? Missed that one.
A little long.
So he came up short on that one.
Well, 2 blank innings in a row for the 2 players. Score is still 16-7.
Look at the crowd of people in this place. Isn't that amazing? This
People
place
standing.
is packed. They're standing on tables to watch this match. Hope those tables are covered. Billy might have a heart attack.
English shot.
He spun that pretty.
Dribble the white ball down the other corner. Make the point. And he should have a shot, but looks a little off. He'll play the left side of the white, the English, down to the corner on the right side. English. Probably next
So
to
he's
English.
pulling this back, right?
Yeah, pulling it back,
Yeah.
down.
Yeah, 3 rails into the red.
See what he does with the white ball here.
Swings in there. He didn't even hit that hard.
White
Look at
ball
that.
looks a little dangerous.
Has he got enough speed on this? Yeah, I think
He's
so.
got speed on it.
No direction.
Doesn't have
Looks like it drifted wide.
the English. Probably afraid of the kiss. The score is now 18-7, 9 innings. This is Blomdaal's 9th inning.
So Sang's still averaging 2.
Averaging 2 and looking like he's not having a good run here. Not having a good game.
Ooh. That was an unusual miss.
This is a 50-point game. Sang Lee at his room one time against an unfortunate person who I won't mention. Made 50 points in 4 innings.
4 innings, I heard about that. It's too bad that wasn't in a sanctioned tournament, because that
Yeah.
would have held the record for a long time.
Probably forever.
I would think, yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't official, but there were many witnesses.
4 innings, that's a good straight pool game.
Yeah, he ran in 11, and 19, and 9, and 11 and out.
Wow. That's just unbelievable.
I wonder how many the other guy made. I think 3
The other
points.
guy made 3 points, that's it, huh? Well, I can understand, he only had 4 innings. he averaged 750 and got murdered.
True.
How do you average 750 and get killed 50-3?
Looks like he's going to probably play this short, 4 cushions. 1, 2, 3.
Looks like it. Maybe going through the hole there.
Depends how it comes out. It looks a little long.
Yep. A little bit long.
Drop this in. This is the shots that you like to take. If you make it, it's perfect position. If you miss, it's perfect safe.
Moved the yellow ball up nicely.
He sat down right away. He knew.
Let's see what Sangman comes up with here.
Score is now 18-7. Looks like the only thing he can play is a bank shot, just to know which way he's going to play it. Looks like he's just going to get 3 rails and then
Yes, into the red.
hit into the red and in the white. Looks like that's all he has.
Nope.
No score. 10 innings, 18-7. Blomdaal's 10th inning, shooting now. Played the kiss.
Think he meant to hit that? Was
Believe so.
ooh, got it.
I'm not sure. The only person who knows right now is
Him.
shooting.
No, I don't think he's
But,
telling.
I think if it was lucky, or if he didn't mean to hit it, he definitely would put up his hand or said something. He always does. If he's missing the ball here. Drop it in short.
Behind.
Looks perfect here. 2 points for a total of 9 so far. Blomdaahl just came from World Cup tournament. I think there have been 3 so far this year. He won 2 out of the 3. Hmm.
3 points.
Try to decide what to do here.
Same shot as before, drop it in. If you miss it, safe. If he makes it, should have some kind of decent lead. Yeah, he just came from the 3rd World Cup in Hooglid, which he won, averaging 2.033
Wow.
the entire tournament.
For a whole tournament.
For the
Average
entire
over
tournament.
2. That's amazing.
Oh yeah, I think his highest average in the tournament was in Istanbul in 1995. He averaged 2.305. Imagine averaging 2.3 during an entire tournament.
I can't imagine doing it for one game, let alone a whole tournament.
That was Blomdaahl scoring 4 points to bring the score to 18-11, Sangli's favor. Sangli is shooting his 11th inning. In the first World Cup tournament, he also won, averaging 1.983.
Ooh, what a shot.
What a shot.
Wow. What a tremendous shot.
Looked like the balls passed through each other. He got out of that kiss. Not a great lead.
I think we should mention that in July we have a stop at Master Billiards in New York, which is going to also be a terrific tournament.
Right, we have Fejiko Joan and Semi Sagner coming to be seated in the finals along with Sangli.
And we have a few other European players coming to play.
Oh yes, from Germany, Mr. Stefan Gala, Martin Horn. 2 very, very great players.
And they're going to play the preliminaries too. They're coming to just
Oh
play.
yes.
They're
not invited. They must play
Yep,
from the beginning.
They like the round robin format. And
They love
like,
it.
yeah, they like coming to the United States.
Well, they're just like us. They're billiard players, and they want to play. In the World Cup tournaments, the single elimination format, it's kind of tough. You fly or you travel a few thousand or a few hundred miles.
Lose one game and go home.
Lose one game, and you're a spectator for the rest of the tournament. At least here, you get to play a little before you get knocked out.
Look at
Nice
this
shot.
shot.
Perfect.
Wow, what a shot. Awesome. Then in August we have the 5th and final stop.
In Chicago, which
In
we
Chicago.
mentioned before.
Chris's Billiards.
You can make it. Come on by.
That's going to be a really great tournament. There's going to be about 6 or 7 world-class players in this tournament. Incredible.
Perfect shot. Not a great leave. Looks a little disappointed about the leave. Looks like he's playing reverse around the table here. Very high ball. Hook the ball a little long. See if he has enough legs here.
Looks pretty good.
He has the legs. He's got it. Let's get a close up on that.
It's gonna be real
here.
close.
Perfect.
A short nudge.
Great shot. Again, not a favorable leave. But then what leave is not favorable for a 2-point player? It's incredible how sometimes Blomdaahl stands back 8 feet from the table to get a good look. He's half missing this ball. Feathers the ball here. Look at this.
Look at this crazy shot. That's a
Plus 2 shot. Perfect.
wow.
Unbelievable.
I don't know if that one's in the book. I think he just made that one up.
I mean, so far he's made 3 or 4 points there where would have been one of those points that you just hit the ball and sit down. And they just seem to be getting harder and harder.
No, he's not getting any favorable leads, that's for sure. So, what is he going to do here?
Well, he's trying to play the off the red, thin, 3 cushions.
To the
into
short red?
white. No, long, short, long.
Could he
It's
get
just-
up that high off
He
if he
just
goes
has
too long?
no, yeah, very,
Wow.
very thin. But he just has no cue. He cannot reach the shot.
He's one of those nice big extensions.
Usually most billiard players, especially the top players, are ambidextrous when it comes to this game. They can usually play at least half.
Or in Sang Lee's case, extraordinarily flexible, shooting behind his back. Look at this
Look at
shot.
the
Wow.
And he thins the red ball.
Unbelievable.
3 cushions, perfect, no kiss. Again, not a favorable leave. That was the 4th or 5th point. And every shot seems to be getting harder and harder, but he seems to be making all of them. So he's going to feather this ball, drop in the white, 3 cushions.
He's got to get past it. Yeah, I guess he could slide just past it.
move the red.
Look at
out
that.
of
Nice
the way.
soft. Yep. A little too
Just
much.
missed it. That was 5 points, as announced by Jennifer Shim. Score is now 19-16 in 11 innings. Sang Lee is shooting.
Certainly
this
is a
12
horse
innings.
race, that's for sure.
Well, now it's anyone's game. It's very, very close. Just 2 innings ago, it was 18-7.
Well, it doesn't take much for these type of players to turn the game around.
Absolutely.
1 or 2 innings, and that's it.
That's definitely true. Blomdaahl has many times run dozens and dozens of points. Looks like it's going in the hole. Just missed.
I should give a notable mention to my good friend and partner, acting as our video engineer here, Mr. Ira Lee.
What
Just
is
so
he
people
playing?
know who to blame if there's any mess up in the camera work.
Wow, he played that, I believe, rail first. Followed down to the corner. That was tremendous.
Yeah, you got a little position on this one.
position, but it's not very big in the corner, the yellow ball.
Let's see what he does. It's going to go twice around, I presume.
Probably play twice around short.
Let's go watch that red ball. Got past that. It's looking pretty good right now.
Hit a little full, and with maximum English, get the kiss out. And again, not such a favorable leave.
I'm convinced it doesn't matter.
Yeah, the balls aren't
Where the
rolling.
balls land, he scores anyway. What's the difference? It's never safe.
He's getting a lot of bad leaves and averaging 1.5, I guess, when he gets the good leaves.
Standing back.
Looks like he's playing off the yellow, around the table short. A little speed.
Wow.
A little too much speed. A little short, that was unbelievable try. An inch. Missed by an inch there. The way he just attacks the shot is incredible. Saying we probably play a +2 shot here. Nice and easy, like he usually does. Floating the ball.
Get that?
Oh no, two rails you get. Score is now 19-18 in favor of Mr. Lee. This is Blomdaahl's 13th inning.
Just tied it up.
Tie ball game here. Nice easy around the table shot. Balls look like they're falling in favor of Blomdaahl now. The way he just dribbles that yellow ball right into the corner. Oh, but he forgot to make the point. The best game in this tournament so far was by Torbjorn Blomdaahl. He made 50 points to Carlos Hallen's 19 points in 19 innings.
Wow.
2.6 average.
I don't think Carlos is too used to getting beaten up there too often. Because he's a great player by himself.
Exactly. Double the rail shot.
Look at this. Just made it back.
Just caught the third rail in time. Not a very favorable lead though. Balls just aren't rolling for these players. Like. Perfect.
Got it.
That brings the score to 21-20 in favor of Mr. Lee. He's still shooting in his 14th inning. Doesn't like to leave here. There we had a glimpse of Bill Maloney, the ringside seat to this tremendous game.
Yeah, he's really enjoying the tournament, though.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, despite the disruption to his business, he's having a good time.
Little drop-in shot here. Only perfect. I wonder how many times I'm going to say perfect during this game.
Seems to come up a lot.
When the players are saying Lee and Torbjorn Blomdaahl. Such contrasting styles.
They do play differently, but the end result is pretty similar. A lot of billiards.
It's just the way the ball moves around the table is so different. The stroke, the stance, the
He's
bridge.
going 3 rails, spin the ball in. Very nice.
Brings 4 points for Mr. Lee. Score is now 23-20. And he's still shooting in his 14th inning. Cushion here. I don't think the ball
Little safety
hooked
play,
like
I
he
think.
planned it.
He looks like he might have left Toby on a double or rail off the red ball from behind, maybe.
That's very tough. He's gonna. The only way to make that it's
3
perfect.
rails?
I think he's gonna try long, short, long.
Underneath the red, you mean?
Yeah, I don't think he can play short and then ticky behind the red. It's not a good angle. Yellow ball is very close to the rail, so he'll probably, if he tries it, he'll probably come up short.
Yeah, he looks like he's playing it.
Looks
But
like
he's
he's trying
Englishing
to-
it into it.
Yeah, he's gonna create that angle.
Yeah.
Still gonna have to hit this.
Big out. He's got to
Perfect.
hold it close to that long rail. Nah, he did bad.
No score.
No score. This is saying it's 15th inning. Score is 23-20. Both players averaging well above 1. And neither player seems to be getting into a groove.
No, they seem
Every
to
time
be.
every time they look like they're about to, they get a difficult shot comes up, and
Nobody's running away with it, that's for sure.
three cushions short probably. Maybe he'll play around the table long. No, yes he does. Only problem is, where's the red ball?
It's all right.
Perfect.
Position. No, slip down a little.
Again, he hit it perfect.
Just yellow ball went down too far.
Did not get it. Good leave.
We go twice around on this.
I think he's playing real first off the red ball here.
Is it? Can't even see from this angle. Yeah, you're right.
Again, he had a little bit, I believe, too much ball here. Oh, just missed it. Just like the, I think it was in the second inning or something that he had a shot similar to that.
Yeah, came up short on that.
Okay, now Blomdaahl has a very good shot here. This is definitely one of those short points with good chance for position.
4 or 5 rails.
Probably played his 3 rails.
Oh, he's played it short. I thought he was going to go long. Yeah.
1 point.
Oh, here we go again. Not such a great lead.
Balls don't seem to want to cooperate with either of them.
I think he's looking at 3 rails off the red ball. Long, short, long. Oh, look at this. He's going to play rail first. Long, short, long.
Throwing it back.
Well,
Wow.
yes, he did.
What a
Perfect.
shot.
Rail first off the left side of the yellow. Follow around the table. I'm sorry we didn't have an overview of that, but that was a tremendous shot. Blomdaahl just loves forcing that ball around the table. Play this through cushion spin shot. Lot of English. Looks like he's struggling, but he's averaging about 1.6.
Struggling? 1.6.
Well, when we struggle, we start averaging 500 or 300, and when they struggle, they average 1.2, 1.4.
4 points.
4 points. That ties the score, 24 to 24, in 15 innings. Doesn't hesitate, just comes down and starts stroking around the table. Probably get the red ball out of the kiss. Like
Yeah, perfect.
just it's out of the kiss.
Dropping from the back door.
Plays it short.
Very
5
nice.
points.
Play 5 rails around the table. Oh no, 4 rails. And just hit itself in that the yellow ball just dribbled to the corner.
6 points.
Perfect. Doesn't like it.
Somebody's pager must have went off.
People should know to leave their pagers and telephones.
Oh, put them
at
on
home.
vibrate so they don't get picked up
Disturb
by
the
the mic.
players here, right? General red near the good spot.
7 points.
There's the beep.
It's out of 7.
It's like up in Boston.
Somebody should go over there and tell that person
Oh.
to turn off
Do you
that
remember
beeper.
up in Boston at the last stop? There were cell phones going off all the time up there.
Right. We should post a sign next time. Again, he's jacking up for this shot. +2 shot. Just perfect.
8 points.
No shot looks like very easy. They just make it seem like it's can't miss it. That's a run of 8 for 28 points. Blomdaahl, for the first time in the game, is leading in the 15th inning, 28 to 24. We should also mention, Jan, that by the end of this year, or the end of the kiss,
Uncharacteristic kiss.
that we'll have an instructional videotape.
Oh yes, that's a good point.
This
Sang
would be-
Lee has graciously agreed to create an instructional video set of 3 volumes with a beginner, intermediate, and advanced volumes. And we should be doing those sometime around October, hopefully.
And you must also mention that this is all the profits from the videotapes
Oh, yes.
are going to Carom Corner
All the profits of everything sold.
to help make these tournaments. Beautiful drop-in shot.
Very
Such a
pretty.
great touch.
Very pretty.
So you heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. The secrets to Sengli's billiards.
Will be available on video cassette.
SL Billiards Secrets.
So keep checking in with the website. Keep watching because it will be posted and we will let you know.
It's like sitting the ball very full. Force follow, hook it long. 33 cushions. Oh,
Wow.
it was very kissy. Kissy thought he could float it over the...
See, one of the
First
advantages
off,
the European players have, a lot of these guys, this is what they do for a living. That's what they do. They play
Right.
billiards for a living. If the prize money in this country gets raised up enough and the players can afford to spend more time at the table, the level of play will go up and
Oh,
we'll be able
absolutely.
to start competing with these European players.
And maybe some of them will move here to the United States. Wouldn't it be
It's
great
very
to have...
possible.
I know that Raymond Kuhlman's, Mr. 100 himself, he would love to move to the Sunshine State in California.
If there was enough money in the game here, I think a lot of them would entertain the idea.
Semi Sagner had thoughts of coming to New York for to actually move to New York. Oh, just caught the edge of that. I think he thought he missed it when he hit it, but. Draw this long around the table.
What a nice stroke.
It's not a nice stroke, it's an unbelievable stroke.
He hit it so easy, it just looked like a hanger.
See how the red ball goes around 5 rails.
Coming back.
Oh, he forgot to make the point.
A little minor detail.
That's 2 points he just billiard. Score is now 30-25 in Blomdahl's favor. And this is Sengli's 17th inning. Let's see what he can do here. In the middle of the game, he has lost the lead. Looks like he's going to play this little speed, whip it around the table for 3 or 5 rails.
Got it in 3.
Let's see.
Ball's starting to roll from a little, I think. Let's see.
I believe the first place prize is $4,000 for this tournament. Perfect shot.
It's a total of
Position.
$22,000, I believe, in prize money.
in prize money. Yeah.
A couple of years ago, that would have been thought of as unheard of in a 3-cushion billiard tournament in the United States.
Sure, the only person really who had relatively large prize funds was Sang Lee when he had the international tournaments once a year. But all of us at Carom Corner are trying to bring this to youth throughout the country, not only in New York. Perfect.
3 points.
Well,
So far we've had one in Miami, up in Boston, which Carlos Allen won. This one in Fort Lauderdale. Next one will be in New York and then Chicago. And next year we'll definitely be in the West Coast, in California, maybe Denver, maybe also maybe Ohio. We're working on expanding to the Midwest and the West Coast, so we can bring these players throughout the country for all of you people to watch. 5 cushions around the table, red ball dribbles to the corner,
2 points.
and perfect position. Well, not perfect actually. Draw this shot. Let's see how he gets out of the case here.
Let's see where the
He's
white
hitting
ball
half
goes.
ball.
Look at that. Jeez. Might be, wait a minute.
5 points.
That brings the total to 30 points for Mr. Sangli and 30 points for Mr. Blomdaahl.
It's a tie game. Interesting.
Tie game, and he's still shooting in his 17th inning. Looks like he's going to play, well, obviously he has to play off the red. Looks like he's going to play long, short, short, long, and either straight into the white, or maybe with 1 or 2 more rails. Down, back up the table, back down. Doesn't like it. So now he's looking at directly, just 3 cushions.
I don't see how he's going to get in there.
Well, he's going to thin the red ball, hit the long rail, short rail, where he is, near the center of the table, and make the billiard either directly or maybe 1 more extra rail. Just a little.
Ooh, almost got a little
5
assistance.
points. Total 30 points.
He called for it, but I guess the billiard gods refused him that time. 5 points. Again, 30 to 30. This is Blomdaal's 17th inning. And he has very good position.
He should definitely make this and get position.
One point.
I think the difference between players like Blomdaahl and Sangli and Jaspers, you compare them to the Carlos Hallens and Sonny Cho, Michael Kang, I think the real difference is shots like this. The
Short angles.
makeable shots,
2 points.
the ones that they should make,
They make
that they do make.
consistently.
Right, yeah. A very, very, very high percentage. Higher percentage than the other United States top players. Of course, not the only difference, but I guess probably the main difference.
Points.
3 points. Well, Sangli tied it up, and Blomdaahl
took it back.
Took it back. It's definitely a sparring match. No one can get a big jump on the other. Oh,
3 points. Total
fair miss.
33.
33 to 30 in 17 innings. Okay, this will be Sangli's 18th inning. Let's see what he can do here. Another surprise was Gerhard Kostistensky in this tournament, which I believe he's third place. Whether or not Sangli loses or wins, or Blomdaahl loses or wins. He's the national champion of Austria, where Christopher Pills is also from. Beautiful touch shot by
1
Sangli.
point.
Gerhard recently began playing in the World Cup circuit about a year ago. We met him in Korea, World Cup. Oh, missed by a
1 point.
hair.
I thought he made it. What?
31 to 33. This is Blomdaal's 18th inning. He's got a easy 3 cushion shot here. Only thing he has to do is worry about that kiss a little. See what he does with it here. See the ball straight back down into
No
the
problem.
middle of the table. Not a favorable leave. He does not look very happy about the leave. We had an interview with Blomdaahl before the game. Let's see what he's doing here.
Wow, what a shot.
Oh,
That is amazing.
reverse to maximum English and maximum draw. I think he believed I think he thought he missed that shot. Grunted a little there. I think he missed. I think. But you can tell he's played that shot many, many times, practiced, and played that shot. He has a 2-year-old at home.
Yeah, he was talking about his son.
Right, what did he call him? The little monster?
2 points.
Affectionately.
Affectionately, of course. His wife is actually, this is what he tells me, is a kickboxer, professional women's kickboxer.
Should be interesting.
Bianca is her name.
You know, it's amazing as serious as both these gentlemen are when they're playing. When they're off the table in a social setting, they have tremendous sense of humor.
Oh,
Very-
yes.
Very funny guys.
Obviously, both very intelligent. Blomdaahl speaks many languages. He's also learning Korean. Oh, Sangli missed a real first shot.
No, he never misses those against me.
Well, I hate to say it, Jen, but I guess he's not as scared of you as he is of
I
Blomdaahl.
guess not.
Little disruption there. It's like Blomdaahl will play 3 cushions. Very thin. Dribble the red ball to the rail. No. He hit it very full. And not a desirable lead.
What's the score right now?
Score is 37 to 31, and this is Blomdahl's 20th inning.
Getting near the home stretch.
Yes, 19 to 13 points left. Blomdahl's playing a bank shot.
Ooh,
1
got
point.
that second kiss.
Blomdaahl also said in his interview that it's very difficult for him. He was married about and now has a 2-year-old son, and he's hardly ever home, always playing in tournaments.
That's tough with a young child at home.
He just came from a tournament, World Cup tournament, and there were 2 before that. Probably lives out of a suitcase.
Well, it's the profession he's chosen. I should point out that that interview will be available on the web, and you can watch that interview.
What a shot. What a shot he just played.
That interview could be seen on the website, caramtv.com. It's in streaming video, and it's available for anybody that wants to watch it. And it's very interesting.
A few interesting things about him. He first started playing billiards when he was just 8 years old, but he didn't play seriously until he was about 16, 17. Incredible shot he just played, the last shot that he just made. Did have the ball and use the follow. Use tremendous follow to keep it short. Looks like he's going to play this drop and shot here. Not even close. But very defensive. This is Sangli's 21st inning. He has 31 points. He's trailing by 6. Let's see what he can do here. Very, very difficult shot.
Cross table?
It looks like he's going to drop it in with a lot of English. It's very kissy.
Oh, got the kiss.
Just got the kiss.
No score.
Play this 5 cushions. Perfect. It's like he's thinking about thinning the yellow.
Yeah, looks like 3 rails.
3 cushions. Oh, he didn't thin it. He
2 points.
Spun and
dribbled. He dribbled it. You know what I'd like? I want somebody to create a dictionary of billiard terms. That'll be quite interesting.
Who should we give that task to?
I think maybe Walt Harris.
That's a good idea. What would be a good one for that?
Create a
Maybe Ned Polsky.
maybe Ned Polsky terms.
3 points.
3 points at
What's the score now?
40-31. And this is Blomdaal's 21st inning.
He's 19 points ahead of St. Louis.
No. 9 points.
9 points, I'm sorry, you're right. 31, 19. 31, 41. Yeah, it's still, actually it's still close.
Very amicable shot here. Just go right through the red ball. Very thin.
Just has to kiss.
4 points.
Bullseye.
He's looking at hitting the right side of the yellow, dropping it in the corner. He's going to play maybe the right side of the yellow and drop it in short. Oh, long.
Is he going to go around it? There you go.
5 points.
Perfect.
So far, this match is 1 hour and 20 minutes long.
Everybody here is rooting for Sang-Lee to win, not because they favor him over Torbjorn, but because if he does win, there'll be another game.
That's true. I get to watch one more match.
Right? Everyone's rooting for one more game. And in this case, it means that Sang-Lee, if Sang-Lee wins, there will be another game. Looks like he's going to drop this in. 3 cushions. Perfect. For a run of 6. And very good position. Score is now 43-31. He has a 12-point lead.
Now the lead is getting substantial. He's getting very close to the finish line.
He needs just 7 points, but game is far from over.
Look out.
Oh, look at this. Oh,
Wow.
missed it by a hair.
Whoa.
This is Sang-Lee's 22nd inning. He has 31 points. He's trailing by 12. I hate to jinx him, but he needs a decent run right now.
Yes, he does. Get back in it.
Looks like he's afraid of the kiss here. Probably play it full, around the table long. No, he pinned it and played it just 5 rails. Perfect. Right in the news. Well, this is Sang-Lee's is well known for this shot, +2, but doesn't play it like a normal +2. He bends, he curves, he does things to the ball.
Yeah, look how short he brought that in.
2 points.
That's amazing.
It's a stroke, his wrist. He uses his wrist unbelievably.
Is he pulling this in 3 rails or going around the table? What do you think?
I think he's going to draw this 3 rails.
Oh, yes.
English.
3
No
points.
problem.
Right now he's just trying to make points.
Well, he's got to get a rhythm going real quick.
Okay, he's only 9 points behind now. He's got a very makeable shot. I think he's going to play the inside of the red. 1, 2, 3 cushions. Either side of the red looks like a good shot.
I don't know if he can reach either side.
Yeah, he is a lefty.
Yeah.
Now he's looking at the white. Now he's looking at the inside of the left side of the red ball. Whip it in the corner over there.
Wow.
Oh,
3 points.
that was,
Tough miss.
Total 34 points.
34 to 43. Blomdaahl's 22nd inning. Many times he strokes the ball, strokes the shot, and gets up. Doesn't shoot until he's absolutely comfortable. So he's going to play this maybe 3 rails, drop it in short, just to feather the ball. Or maybe he's going around the table. Yep, around the table 2 times.
I don't think he's got enough steam.
Yeah, it looks a little long. So he hit too much ball. He hit
Yeah.
just a little bit too much ball.
He had the power, just a little long, like you said.
If he hit just a fraction of an inch thinner, would have been perfect. It's like a bank shot coming up here. Looks good.
1 point.
Right in the center of the 2 balls. That brings the score to 35 for Mr. Lee and 43 for Mr. Blomdaahl. Still, neither player looks like they were getting into any sort of good rhythm. Looking at hitting the right side of the white ball. Hitting up near the corner, long, short, long.
Yeah, it looks like it's just
It's a little short.
short,
Here.
yeah.
Just about
Just missed it.
1 point.
Hmm.
Very good shot here for Blomdaahl. Very natural. It's just about the same as hitting around the table into the corner. It's surprising. You would think that they play position a lot, but actually in our talks with the top players, they really don't play position that often. Playing position, I mean,
2
actually,
points.
They move the balls, but I guess they just
Well,
score so often.
a lot of shots, they say, are not really playing position. It's their natural positions. To actually play position, meaning they do something consciously that they wouldn't normally do to make the position. That they don't often do. Blomdaahl said that he was missing too many shots.
Trying to play position.
Yeah, he's trying to play, thinking too much about the position. And you got to listen to the guy who averages 1.9 throughout the year.
I'd say I'd have to pay attention. No question about it.
If I can play this, drop it in. That long bridge that he's using.
Yeah.
Probably from the snooker part of him.
How nice he hit that. Might be a little long. Yep, just a bit.
And he was already walking away.
I had to wait for the finish. I didn't know.
Well, the score is now 35 to 45. Blomdaahl has a 10-point lead. He needs 5 points to win this tournament.
Very critical point in the game for Mr. Sang Lee.
Look at this shot that Blomdaahl left him here.
He's in a difficult position. He needs to score.
It's another favorite shot of Sang Lee. 2 rails first, umbrella shot, as we call it. One, two. Only perfect.
What a shot. That's incredible. Under pressure.
Under pressure in the tournament final game. Losing by 10 points, and he just bends down and nails an umbrella shot. Well, that's probably the most difficult, one of the most difficult shot variations in billiards, the umbrella shot. We're just happy if we hit the
ball.
Hit the ball, let alone actually score. That's one. 14 more to go.
Would be some finish, huh?
Oh yeah, definitely. Looks like he's gonna feather this ball with some.
He's got to hold
English.
the red ball.
He's probably gonna move the red ball.
Look at that. Red ball's not even going to get down there. Amazing.
2 points.
Great shot.
Looks like a similar shot. He's gonna probably play off the red ball around the table and then the red, or perhaps off the white. He's looking at the red. It looks a little kissy, but I'm not sure from this angle.
No, I think he should pass it. Let's see. Yeah.
And he played it directly, 3 rails.
3 points.
So balls are laying a little better now.
This is definitely a good shot to play. Dropping it in, catching the 3rd rail. This is, if he misses,
Is the 3rd rail a long one or a short one?
3rd rail is, well, if he has to pick one, he'll definitely, I think, play it long, off the long rail, not off the short. I'm not sure.
What's bonus? What's he doing?
Maybe he's playing around the table.
I don't know. Like he was drawing it straight back.
I think if around the table is possible.
He's not comfortable with it.
I think he could play, I think if the balls are exactly straight, he could play around the table. Which one thing is to worry about is where that white ball's going.
It's
The
coming
ball
into
is
the
going
action.
Right into the red ball, as we suspected.
And
But no problem. Can't stop a good shot.
he apologized to Mr. Blomdaahl. Getting a little lucky there.
I think he was trying to hit that object ball into the long rail, not the short rail, so there wouldn't be that kiss. Oh, a double rail shot by Sang Lee. If he makes this, should bring him within striking distance.
Ooh.
It's a run of 5 to bring the score to 40, 245. In Sang Lee's 24th inning. He definitely has a very difficult shot coming up here. I'm not sure if he was playing that short
Total 40
or around the
points.
table. Probably he's playing it short. Okay, let's see what Blomdaahl does. He needs 5 points. This is his 24th inning.
Guess he's going to play this 3 rails right into the red.
Kind of killed it.
That's an unusual stroke.
1
Yeah, it's
point.
very
I thought he was going to flatten it out.
calculated.
Somehow. He didn't, yeah. Look at the way the balls landed this time.
He likes to look around at every shot. Looks like he's playing rail first, maybe. Long.
Yeah, that's what it
Come
looks
up
like.
behind the red.
Played it very soft. I think he made it.
2 points.
Just touched the ball. Looks like a good lead, but I think the ball's... He's looking up the red ball, you know?
I don't think the outside of the white. Let's see what he does.
No, he doesn't like either. Looks like he's doubling the rail, maybe. Nope, he doesn't like anything. It looks like such a easy shot, but or an easy choice for us, I guess. But he's probably thinking of many more things.
I think he's, I don't know if he's on the inside or the outside of that
I
ball.
think he's playing on the inside. Oh wow, missed it by a hair.
2 points.
I have
Total 47.
no idea how he got out of that kiss. He hit the ball about half, 3/4 full, and stunned it to the long rail, so it came out very quickly. And the hook, and with the high that he put, hooked the ball into the corner. Missed the kiss by a hair.
Well, Sang Lee has to
It's
put up
a
a couple points real quick.
40 points to 47 points, and this is Sang Lee's 25th inning. It's a 3-10 ball game. Very difficult shot here.
It looks like he's trying to spin it down off the red ball. It's a lot of spin.
Yeah, he's gonna have to hit the ball just about perfect with maximum English to get down to the corner. Doesn't like it. Looks like he's playing off the white ball here. Wow.
What a tremendous shot.
Around the table long.
Wow. Great
That
shot.
was a great shot. I wish we could replay that shot. But you folks at home could rewind and take a look at that again. That was...
We don't have instant replay at this time. But at home, you do.
That was 1 point. That's a single-digit ball game here. Anyone's game. Two-way shot there. 2 points. It's got a decent lead. Should make this shot. But under this kind of circumstances, every shot becomes difficult, right, Jen?
I certainly would think so, yes. This is a very important shot. Let's see what happens.
He hit the ball very good.
He might be a little short. Wow.
Oh,
Just missed it.
big miss there. That was...
42.
That could be a game breaker right there. How many does Mr. Blomdaahl need?
He needs 3 points.
Yeah.
He's got a very easy shot here. Unbelievable miss. That was
That
perfect all the way.
He
Until
looked
the
like he
balls
hit it
passed
good.
each other. Can't miss those kind of shots at this stage of the game. Looks like there's regular 3 cushions. So we'll see what he does with the yellow ball here.
One.
1 point.
Playing for 2.
Absolutely playing for 2 now. He has 48. This is the 25th inning. Again, very makeable short angle shots.
Yeah, he's deadly on these shots also.
Right, but before in the game he missed the ball, hit the ball 2 rails right into the object ball. I couldn't believe it. Oh, he missed it.
Total 48.
48 to 42. Sangley needs 8 points. Looks like he's going to play this drop-in shot. Maybe hit the white ball up and down into the bottom right side of the corner. Yep. Oh, just
nudged
feathered
it.
that. We
Yeah.
couldn't see it from here, but he just feathered it.
Mm-hmm.
Another difficult shot that he has here. If Sangley does win this game and the next playoff, this will be the second tournament in 3 that he will win. The last tournament in Boston, he came in 4th place, actually, which was quite surprising to everybody.
He had a bad series of games. Just
Yes, I guess everybody
have an
has bad
off day, off week,
days.
whatever.
The first tournament in Miami, though, he did win, as probably most of you know, pretty convincingly. I think with only 1 loss in the finals. Looks like he's going to play this off the red. 3 cushions. The only problem is that he just doesn't have a good cue. retrieve the ball correctly.
Ooh.
And a miss.
2 points.
That brings the total to 44 points. And this is Blomdahl's 26th inning. He needs 2 points. Looks like a bank shot he's queuing at. But before the game is over, I'd like to again mention that you can order more videotapes from the 800 number 877
Carom TV.
Carom TV. Great
So-
number.
It's actually 227-6688, I believe. Carom TV.
This has been a very great tournament for everybody. Well, actually, not for everybody.
Not for those that lost.
I'm sure everybody has enjoyed this tournament greatly with Blomdaahl coming to Fort Lauderdale for the first time. It's the first time most of these people have seen him.
Wow.
1 point.
What a shot.
1 point, playing for one.
Playing for that 1 point. And he has a very makeable shot.
As a part of Carom Corner, I'd like to thank Jan of Carom TV for having me here.
It's my pleasure. It was great having you sit in, lending your knowledge, figure out what these guys are doing.
And look at this.
That's
Game,
it.
set, match.
That's the match. So Mr. Blomdaahl is the champion
Champion
of the third stop of the Carom Corner 1998 tour.
Tremendous game.
Absolutely.
52-44 in 26 innings.
It was 1 hour and 45 minutes long.
Right. Blomdaahl had an average of 1.923 Sang Lee and an average of 1.692. We're going to have to set up here for the closing ceremonies. We hope everybody out there enjoyed this game.
Well, that brings to the conclusion another great three-cushion billiard match, ladies and gentlemen. My thanks to Mr. Min Jae Pak for co-hosting and Mr. Ira Lee for manning the control panel. And until the next time, this is Jan Carl for Carom TV. As always, hoping your next kiss has nothing to do with billiards. Bye-bye.
Got to keep the line.